Just shocking. Far and away the #1 offensive team and dead last on the power play at 15.5%. They go to work here and Ottinger makes the save. Success rate, 10 short-handed goals surrendered by Colorado, also last. Here's a shot again by Natchez and a blocker save made by Ottinger. Nate McKinnon, 100-point man already with 6 weeks to go. 22 games left. McCarr scores! From the circle, he picked a corner. And the Colorado power play strikes early and takes the 1-0 lead.
The most elite offensive defenseman in the league. That was the second opportunity for Natchez. Spit aside with the blocker, and then once they re-rack themselves again, and that's probably the big part of it, he's able to hammer it past Rope Hintz, trying to go out and block it.
Deflected right back to Robertson. Goes low. Johnston for Robertson. 50 left on the man advantage. Stars down 1-0. Here's Heiskanen. Shot. Score! Redirected. Duchesne was camped out above the crease. And it caroms its way in. Miro Heiskanen, the power play equalizer.
Heiskanen's long drought in the goal-scoring department. The earlier chance, right off the fundament of Rope Hintz in front. This time it's the Stars doing the same thing the Avalanche did. Re-rack their power play. You can see that Duchesne engages with Taves in front of the net. Sort of knuckled its way through. Does it get redirected off of Taves or a Star stick? Great look at Heiskanen with the whip of the stick. Johnston's.
Some fresh from the bench. Johnston took the handoff. Wouldn't settle for him cleanly. Top of the glass stays in play. Johnston the curl. Johnston the shot. He scores! Gorgeous! All of that work from the Stars, and then Johnston, top right corner. Dallas moves into the lead.
Get their top line out there against the Avs fourth line, and it's Johnston peeling off the bench initially. Then they go in and hunt it. It's like hunter-gatherer night. If you want to eat, you better learn to hunt. They go in and get it. He dangles to find an opening and then elevates, and that's how the guys were fruitful.
Takes his time, finds Ritzkovian, lifted in on the backhand. Blackwood, tough interchange there with the D-man. Stars score! Ritzkovian! Blackwood and Taves got all tangled up. And the Stars rookie at the tail end of it extends the Dallas lead.
This looked harmless enough on, just a soft dump in behind. There's the mess. And then it's exacerbated by the flailing of Blackwood after. Struggling to get back in the net. He's worried about a quick grab from Bork. And there is nothing but a yawning cage for Justin Ritzkovian.
The other night in Calgary, who also is top 3 in NHL hits. McCarr, as the Avalanche win the faceoff, go to work immediately. Sharp angle wasn't where McKinnon wanted it. Only 4 seconds left. They'll set up Natchez. Left side, one-timer scored. They beat the clock. Natchez with the feed. Wasn't sure there was going to be enough time, but there was plenty.
McKinnon was a one-man weapon for them on the power play in the series. The only guy who could score, and this is extreme. It is hammered and it is elevated. There's no way that Ottinger was going to get.
Stands as the difference in the 3-2 lead. Maverick Bork gets the puck deep. Manson shouldered by Ritzkovian. Good work out in front. Ben and scored into the net. What a play by Justin Ritzkovian on the forecheck. And the captain restores the 2-goal lead.
Man, this is like capture something on the forecheck. You can't get harder, more effective first man on the pill. Josh Manson is a rugged, sturdy D-man, and he couldn't handle the forecheck from Ritzkovian.
Heiskanen able to reach that stick and break that up.
So smart. I mean, that's a cerebral defending play, understanding where that play is headed.
Landeskog pestered from behind. The follow-up, McKinnon slid it. Shot, score, Natchez. The game of cat and mouse continues. Marty Natchez, the first even strength goal, and it's 4-3.
They talk about stopping on pucks defensively sometimes. Duchesne comes on the ice. He does all the work to get in there and help with back pressure, but they sort of skate through it. They have him surrounded, Landeskog. He's still able to make a play. They change the point of attack. Ottinger got fooled on it. He ends up kind of
almost taking away Robertson, and now here is Blackwell feeding Robertson. Save made. All of this from the original pressure.
The puck from Devon Diggs, he just whipped on his way to the zone, and immediately Robertson pounces. He ends up with a golden opportunity, and Wedgwood just stuffs him. Scott's always been great with the explosiveness. Probably could have cut that pass off. Instead,
Cale Makar gains center, shoots in. Ottinger stays put. Wrapped back around. Brock Nelson in the corner. 18 seconds to play. Nelson on the wall. Comes out to Nichushkin. He scores! Val Nichushkin ties the game for Colorado. The 6-on-5 goal with 13 seconds left.
What a BB this was. The Stars couldn't trap it in behind the net. It allowed them to pamper it for a second. You know, trying to jump on it immediately. They just couldn't close. Able to get it from the boards to the high slot. There's Nichushkin, the eventual goal scorer, shadowing, and his wrist shot, a sifter. Again, I think past a...
Controlling, lost a glove. Bourque couldn't get the puck free. Natchez one hand over for Nelson in the save made by Ottinger, and he could not move it. And back comes Ritzkovian. Justin Ritzkovian in, fed it, it's Heiskanen. Saved by Wedgwood, got just enough to send it high. Heiskanen again, missed the net. Ottinger's gonna play it over for Miro Heiskanen. Stolen back by Colorado, Natchez. Nelson, shot stopped by Ottinger. He robbed Devon Toews.
Heiskanen had that wonderful chance, foiled by Wedgwood. Another defenseman in close, oscillating puck, relayed on net. Ottinger gets enough.
At this game continuing on past regulation. He'll be the first shooter for Colorado. Also from the left, now curls back to the slot. Forehand, and he tucks it home. Gorgeous hands.
Profanity-laced stick language. Look at all that. And Ottinger had his spine on the pipe in behind him after all that.
Career in this category, 1 for 4 this season. Trying to answer. Duchesne. Backhand, another glove save. Wedgwood twice with the left hand, committing robbery.
Since taking over, he's had an answer for everything the Stars have thrown at him.
4 points in the game. He can win it right here. Natchez, forehand, he tucks it home. And the Colorado Avalanche come back and outlast the Stars 5-4 in the shootout. Steal one here in Dallas.
Similar to what Nichushkin did, Ottinger couldn't get a stick on it, and that big sweeping move this time over to the forehand for the, look at that, that's the old Mike Modano. He used to do it at full throttle, and it